Greetings. Hey, Queen. Hey, Em. Hey, Shay. All right, y'all. So I thought I'd just stop by and see what you were up to. Give you guys a quick reading. I know y'all probably been waiting on those. But my schedule has been crazy. And I'm really booked up for personal, so I haven't had time to just sit and dedicate to all 12 signs. So I'll be doing a lot of these collectives. And then we'll pick back up next cycle. So let's get into your cards, guys. Thanks for turning out. You just got to work, Nicolette. Your ass always at work when the lights pop. Get that bag, girl. Get that coin. I ain't mad at you. You know it's gonna. I'm gonna save it so you can watch it later, huh? Yeah, you can watch it when you get up tomorrow. Okay. 5 of Cups comes out. With the Tower. So lots of changes, right? And it's like you could be in this position to where you're mourning what had to fall apart. But you already know that what had to fall apart wasn't for you anyway. And you could be mourning a new you and having to shed the old you. You could be looking at all the parts of who you thought made you who you were being dissolved right in front of you. And sometimes that could be scary. Your perspective has changed on life in general. The Magician comes out. So now it's like this change, everything that had to just do a major shift actually came in to restore your power. Hey, Esmeralda. It actually had to happen to restore your power, make you aware to everything around you that you can use for your benefit. And this is like something that's within. It doesn't always have to be like materialized. But what I'm also hearing is that some of you guys are in a situation where it's like a big change going on and you have the tools and the resources to change it. But you got to stop looking at what you feel you've lost so that you can see what you can manifest with all this new room in your life. 2 of Pentacles comes out, getting your footing. You know what I mean? Trying to do this balancing act between what you know is real and what you're feeling that could be keeping you like stuck. focusing on the wrong thing. Some of you guys are focusing on the wrong thing. And instead of focusing on your magic, focusing on your skills and manifesting things into your life. That's what you should be focusing on. Not any drama or anything that had fallen apart from the past, like none of that. Don't be focused on that. It could trip you up. And then this guy wanna come out. Knight of Cups. Are you hoping that like somebody sees you feeling low or focusing on what had fell apart between you guys and then they come back in with like some offer? That could be one of the things you're trying to balance. Like you could be trying to like manifest the person that hurt you to see your worth and to come in. Some of you guys are going to be manifesting new love into your life. The high priestess comes out. So you're very powerful and very intuitive at this time. You're very intuitive and powerful at this time. It's like you have this sage wisdom, but also this youthful energy about you, to where the youthful energy will allow you to explore new ways to use your tools. But this high priestess energy is like what's going to keep you grounded so that you're not wasting your magic on the wrong shit. Because you know what's up. Ten of Swords in reverse. So anything that had you feeling, low, betrayed, just misunderstood, just like cast it out, I feel like you're getting over that gradually as you start to use your intuition more and use the things in your life that matter. Page of Pentacles comes out with the Six of Swords. So yeah, feeling renewed. Your energy is being renewed. Like the message I posted last night on my page. Your energy is being renewed, which is allowing you to move on to better things because the heartbreak is in the past. It's like the worst is behind you already. So like even if you are looking at the past, you still got this new beginning beckoning you right here. Some of you guys want to move. I feel like you're going to get the keys. It's going to be a positive shift for you as well. Some of you guys might be wanting to, get a raise or up your prices or, just new money coming in. I'm also hearing. The moon. In the past, there was a lot of secrets. And that's why things did have to fall apart here. There were a lot of secrets. There were some things that were purposely being hidden, but there were also some things that you knew and you chose not to see. But I feel like that's in the past. Now you're focusing on yourself. Balancing that beautiful dark energy with the light energy. It's like you're not afraid to see the truth anymore about yourself, about the relationships you've been in. And it's time to move forward here with the Chariot card. Like I said, your energy was being restored, so now you feel more powerful, more strong. Like like you got the energy to move away, walk away from things, see things for what they are. A lot of self accountability. I'm also seeing with this moon card. Three of Wands in reverse. I feel like the wait is over. That's why you got this Chariot card here before it, because it's time to move on. It's time to move forward. Stop waiting for like somebody to give you the go ahead or till you get a sign or something. This is the sign. It's time to move on. Yeah, because for those of you who are debating on if you should move on or stay with that Two of Pentacles energy, you know the situation ain't right. That's why your spirit guides are telling you it's time to move on. The moon card here, those secrets, and intuitively you can feel it. There's nothing left to fight for. Nine of Wands in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. So maybe you fighting with yourself to pull yourself out of this space. Finding yourself to like allow yourself to see that it's really done. Like, yeah, it's really done. You know? It's really done. Nine of Wands in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse. It's like it's done. But I feel like that's how the healing has to begin, for you to accept that and see that so you can move on. And you got to start trusting your intuition more. Stop like gaslighting yourself. Like, oh, maybe I'm just tripping, or maybe nope. Because your high priestess is in an upright position. You know what's up. And you want to be dealing with somebody that's on the same page with you, not somebody that's gonna like triangulate you to get you to like fight for their attention and all that stuff. Like, it's time for you to do what's best for you. A lot of people are afraid of letting go sometimes because they don't want to be alone. But that moon card is a card of like solidarity. One person, you. So you gotta like do what's best for you. Somebody could have had you like, oh, you got the Four of Wands. That's good. Cause like I said, if you was moving, this is also saying like, yeah, you're gonna get the faith. And this is also like an energy of just harmony being restored in your home. Like after you stop fighting for something that doesn't matter anymore and you let this healing take place, you're going to just be like feeling good. You know what I mean? Then you can have people around you that love you and are on the same energy as you with the Three of Pentacles in the upright position. This is people wanting to be around you. You wanting to be around people that get you. And vice versa. You know, they want to be around you because you guys are operating on the same level. But with this Sun card in reverse, for some of you guys who haven't chose to let go, it's like you're just going to stay feeling stagnant and drained if you don't move away from that energy. And this could be something in the home, you know. Maybe some of you guys are like staying with somebody and the relationship has already been over for a while, but you're staying there maybe for the family or for kids, or just because you are so used to this person you don't want to have to start over by yourself. But in all honesty, with the Four of Wands and the Chariot, it's like you could do well even if you chose to move on. So you got to allow yourself to do that. Six of Swords with the Page of Pentacles. This new journey is something that's going to be beneficial to your life. Eight of Cups. So it's definitely about moving on. Let's see. So Some of you guys are really stubborn too. Really stubborn. Let's get another deck because I think this one is wants to rest. Some of you guys are real stubborn. It's like you want what you want at all costs. You could be making yourself miserable that way too. Some of you guys need to really do your spiritual rituals a lot more. Be real consistent with it. Every week you should be cleansing your space and refreshing your altar again. But you gotta release any fear around walking away. Wheel of Fortune. So this is really like, to me, like divine timing. And with this Tower card, divine intervention. So it's like basically you don't have a choice but to allow this shift to happen. The wheel swings away from us, it's back towards us to allow us to get things in balance. The Judgment card at the bottom of your deck, you're being given a new start. Are you gonna take it though? You're being reborn. Are you gonna allow yourself to be? Because no matter what the cards say, you have free will. Five of Wands, cutting out all the competitive bullshit and energy. You know, sometimes people go for shit not because they want it, but because they want to one up somebody. Coming to an end. You know, sometimes people just unnecessarily have to compete and, you know, all of that stuff. But you don't have to compete for anything that belongs to you already. Whatever's yours is yours. There's no need to compete for it. Yeah, because you get the Chariot in reverse. Like staying stuck in, like I said, that triangulation energy or just trying to one up and always, you know, that shit holds you back. It feels, but then eventually you get stuck. And it's like with this Five of Wands in this deck, it's like that shit is done. So don't fall back into that cycle with anyone. And if you doing that, don't do that to anybody. Like don't try to make them compete for your love. Just be upfront with the person. If you want them, then you want them. If you don't, then leave them alone. But nobody should be like feeling dragged just trying to be with somebody. Nine of Cups comes out. So it's like wish fulfillment is on the board. Just don't get too greedy. You know what I mean? Like you can have good things, but just don't let it go to your head. Don't like bite the hand that feeds you. That was like a direct message for somebody in particular down here. Okay, let's see. Ooh, the Death card. Transformation. Change. Moving on. Letting go. I feel like a lot of different vibes. Like a lot of you guys have let go of stuff. A lot of you guys are in the process of letting go. A lot of time portal. Some time and everything is changing. And like those of you who are aware, see it and feel it. So it's changing everything around you too. And some of you guys are conflicted with like staying attached to certain things or releasing it for your highest good and to allow this transformation to flow smoothly. Yeah, see, the Devil card comes out. So it's like a fight kind of like drain you. But also, a lot of you guys are stepping into your power. Just be sure that you use it in a way that's beneficial to you, You don't have to like manipulate other people or anything like that to get shit done for you. Hey, love. Two of Wands. So, for those of you who have chosen to just walk away and have that harmony be restored into your life, and you cutting out the bullshit and you really ready to just like be solid, right? Like I said, with this Five of Wands here, putting all the competitive bullshit and making people compete for your love, or you competing, blah blah blah. This Two of Wands is saying that somebody's gonna come in that wants the same thing that you want. It's gonna be equal. This might be like weird or uncomfortable for you because you're used to it always being some other bullshit, some drama or whatever. I think this person probably has too, and they don't want to have any drama. This person wants to settle down. So you're going to have to make sure that you in that same mindset too. And you're not still going back to the past. Because somebody that's coming towards you wants a genuine connection. They want love. Yeah, because this person has been betrayed in the past too with the Ten of Swords in reverse. You already had the Ten of Swords in reverse earlier. So with the Two of Wands coming out first, it's like this person is like low key mirroring what you've been through. You know, they've been hurt too. They've been betrayed, and so now they're looking to give their love to somebody. They want to give the world to somebody. They want to travel the world with someone too. The World card. This is like a new cycle. Somebody wants to start fresh. And I'm not saying, oh, tomorrow you gonna meet somebody at fucking Trader Joe's and then y'all gonna hop right on a plane. Of course, it's gonna take some work to get up to this with the Ten of Swords twice in the Tower. Like, this is work. This is rebuilding yourself, and this person's rebuilding themselves too. So who knows when you guys will meet? But this is something that I feel like needs to happen. You can manifest that into your life. You are the magician here. But this World card, though, it's like people are ready to start a cycle of fucking happiness and abundance and success. So that's what you need to be doing with your power of manifestation and intuition. Most definitely. Beginning in your life and all the tools. You got the cups, the swords, the wands, the pentacles. You know what I mean? You got every tool. So you can bring financial abundance, you can bring love, you can bring health, wealth, like all of that into your life. It's all about what you want to do now. Really. It's all about what you want to do with the Nine of Cups. So, like, what are you telling yourself? Six of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you guys have a problem with overgiving. And some of y'all got a problem with taking. Everybody's got a different story. And it's like you got to find some balance in that. You can't just be giving, and then you give into bottomless pits of misery and never being satisfied and not being happy. But you can't just be taking and not reciprocating. So, like, that has to be balanced out. Don't accept crumbs from nobody. If you know you're giving full course meals, shit. Six of Swords again in the upright position. So yeah, move on from this. All this imbalanced energy, yeah, y'all moving on from that in a good way too. On to something way better. Way better. Like I said, that that balanced energy, that four of wands with that two of wands, somebody that wants the same thing you want. Not this knight of wands and not this knight of wands with the magician in reverse. Somebody that manipulates you, uses you. You know, motherfuckers do act like that. This knight of wands in reverse. I'm sorry, knight of wands with the magician in reverse. Like come through promising to do shit and ain't got no plans to do nothing. Using a magic for to manipulate people. But this knight of wands gonna fuck you and manipulate you, gaslight you, have you thinking you asking for too much whole time. You just want communication. One motherfucker to call you back, text you back, whatever, you know, however y'all communicate. This person's not gonna do it. They're gonna come in, y'all gonna have some good sex. It's gonna be all passionate and whatever. And then they're gonna dip out. And then when you try to talk to them about it, they're gonna gaslight you and manipulate you to make you think you tripping for just wanting like common courtesy. And you probably been through that before. So, you know, Six of Swords is like, you know, move away from that. Move straight past that. Cause like that sex shit only lasts for so long. You know? You can't communicate with the person. You can't get them to sit down long enough to learn who you are, to know you. But the sex good though, with the Ace of Wands coming out. So like a lot of you guys have been just fucking with somebody because the sex was good or it was passion. But you being called to start something new, the strength card at the bottom of your deck. Be strong. Do you know how much power is in celibacy? How much power it is in retaining your, you know, orgasm or using that shit to manifest something. Don't just be like wilding out. Like if you're gonna be wilding out, you better be manifesting some shit when you climax. Yeah, page one. It's time for a new beginning. You see this dude, he walking away from some shit too. It's a woman low key in the background. It's like he walking away from her ass. Like, yo, I'm out. I need to grow. I need to grow. I need to move around. I need to learn. I need something that's gonna be real. This is like on like starting your journey in search of something. The Emperor came out like this. So this this person could be walking away from somebody that was just like unnecessarily controlling. Like always had something to say. Always was trying to like whatever, whatever. And this person is walking away so that they can restore they like I said, their own power, be in control of their own shit, finally. Yeah, and I was thinking this, being in control of your emotions with the Queen of Cups here. Like, yeah, you might look at where you have at who you have poured your love into, and maybe you didn't get poured back into, and you could be a little hurt, you know, rightfully so. But I feel like now you're gonna be monitoring that cup of love and who you give it to. You didn't gain so much wisdom and so much heart. Now you gonna be able to see the bullshit from a mile away. Hermit in reverse. See, that time period up here with this tower and this five of cups you started off your reading with, that shit forced you into hermit mode, right? And I feel like for a little minute you was in your head, like really trying, like I said, trying to figure out everything. Maybe why you attracted those types of relationships into your life and why you reacted and all these things. Like you really been focusing on a lot of that shit lately. And now it's like after a long process, this is people who've been through a process of just purging and healing and recognizing and taking accountability. Now you ready to come out of that hermit stage and you ready to like be the new you and attract someone that's going to like embrace that new you. You done with holding the past as like, because I feel like some of you guys were dealing with people who wouldn't let you grow from your past. They always wanted to like remind you of how you used to be and keep you stuck in that vibe, you know? And you wanted to fuck with people that recognize you for who you've grown to be, not for the past, not for the past mistakes. The moon card comes out again. Yeah. So maybe people feel like, oh, I know how you used to be. I know your secrets. You ain't perfect now. You've never been perfect. But I feel like you've done that inner work and you've dealt with your shadow side and you know who you are. You reemerged. You know what I mean? Page of Pentacles comes up in reverse. Stay away from people who just want to drain you. That's what I mean. Like talk about the old you and try to just drain your energy with that bullshit, that nonsense, that old stuff. That's not you anymore. And when you start to change rapidly like that, people will resurface. Like this crab here. Like they say crabs in a barrel and all that shit. People will resurface to drain your energy by trying to bring up the old you. Because you had the moon card earlier. You see, ain't nobody right there in this card because you could have been hiding from your trauma, your past, your mistakes. You could have been not wanting to see that. But then now you've done that work and you see it, so you reemerge. You like, you know what? I've healed from that shit. I've recognized my shadow side, and now I'm standing in my power with that Emperor card. And you're coming out, to show who you truly are. This is going to trigger people from your past to want to come in and drain you, try to rob you of your new energy. Don't allow it. Yeah, Three of Swords comes out again because you've healed. See the difference between this Three of Swords and the other one? This one is bandaged up. Where's the other one so I can show you? There we go. You had it in reverse earlier. So it's like the same thing. You've healed. But see, now the healing is being shown outwardly. And what that's doing is that person that used to like to triangulate you and make you feel like you weren't good enough and pick you apart with that Emperor in reverse type bullshit. Like now they can see the healing because you reemerge. Like I said, you come up now. And so this is like, oh, okay, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Let me go and drain this person because I don't have energy. See, the Page of Pentacles in reverse is somebody that's irresponsible, even with their own money and their own time. But see, you're looking here as the Six of Swords and the Page of Pentacles in the upright position. So you have restored, like I said earlier, you restored your energy. This person hasn't. They've been doing the same old bullshit. Don't allow them to drag you back into that cycle because then you're going to be mad because then you have to reset. You've already cleansed and reset already. And sometimes a lot of us would be like, oh, yo, I've cleansed, I've purged, I've done this, I'm always lighting sage, I'm always this and this. But who are you laying down with? Who are you tied to? Who are you tied to? Because whether you want to believe it or not, you could be doing everything right in your life, but except who you sleeping with. You absorbing their bullshit, they darkness that they not dealing with. And not all darkness is bad. Well, with they low vibration, that let me correct that. You could be absorbing their low vibration that they don't want to deal with. And now it's trickling over down to you, and you like, it seems like I can't get ahead. It seems like every time something, and this motherfucker just sitting right there like, damn. All they got to say is, damn, that's crazy. Whole time it's because you won't break away from them. It's their energy smothering you. It's always a transference of energy when you deal with people on a regular basis. It's always a transference of energy. So you have to be mindful of what demons are these people fighting. And do you want to fight them with them? Nine of Wands comes out in the upright position. This new you, this new territory you've created for yourself. You fighting to protect that. You tired because you feel like I said, it's always something. But if you look at this dude, he's still he looking at the person next to him. And I just asked you, like, yeah, you tired, you've been fighting, you've been doing this, you've been doing that. Why is it still? Well, who's next to you? He's looking at this dude like, can I even trust you? And this dude looking straight ahead, like I said, like, damn. You know? But this could also be like that person that I said that's coming in for you. They've been wounded too, because this dude, he got blood on his sleeve and shit. And this dude got a bandage on his head. So this could be representative of two people that's been out there fighting for like happiness, and finally they next to each other, but they kind of skeptical, you know. Like, yeah, you here, and you say we resonate and this and that, but can I trust you? I feel like only time will tell, and you gotta follow your intuition. Tower card again. Why is the Tower card here, Spirit? Six of Wands in reverse. So, for some of you, be careful who you vulnerable around, because they could bring some more drama in with the Six of Wands in reverse. This could be somebody that comes in acting like they got all their shit together, and they really don't. They just looking to lean on you, and you already fucking tired from your own journey. You're already tired from the stuff you had to do. And this person could just be coming in with some more shit to throw on your table. That's why you looking at them like, really? I just told you everything I've been through. And then you come in here with this, and they're like, damn, I really have nothing to say. So you better be careful about who you're vulnerable with, who you allow in on your journey at this time. Shit that fell apart for this person. And I was about to say, Three of Cups comes out with the Five of Cups in reverse. I was about to say, this could be somebody that dogged you and left you out in the cold for somebody else. Then that shit wasn't successful. The Six of Wands in reverse shocked the hell out of their ass, because they must have thought they had a winner, and it wasn't. So Three of Cups with the Five of Cups in reverse, it's like somebody want to come in and now they want to reconcile because shit done fell apart where they thought they had their bread buttered. You really gonna be looking at them sideways then. Hell no, you ain't no rehabilitation center or whatever. Shit. All right, let's see what we get, and then we start your oracle cards. Yeah, Four of Swords. Take a break. Don't let these relationships be your downfall. No matter how bad you want companionship, don't let these relationships be your downfall. Don't let this be your downfall. Have you reliving some shit you thought you got over? Take some time out to heal in between that. Okay, that's fine. But then you still be carrying over other shit from the past into something new. Like take a break, four swords, pause before you jump into something else. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Get you straight. Restore your power. Use your magic in alignment before you start chilling with somebody else. Four swords, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's time for you to chill and do you. Shit, you can look good and feel good and have all your shit popping and don't have to have nobody. Like you can still be good. And maybe some of you guys need to explore this option and be at peace with it. Be at peace with being on your own. Be at peace with being a queen that sits on her own throne and runs her own queendom, empire. Or if you're a male, king, sitting on your own throne. Be okay with having your own. Be at peace with that because sometimes that's what you need. So you can figure out who you are outside of relationship. The Seven of Wands in this deck though. It's like, yeah, not having to be on the defense about everything. When you doing your own shit and you running your own shit, you ain't gotta defend nothing to nobody. You know? You're just knocking a motherfucker out your way. And I feel like that's what some of you guys are gonna be doing. No longer feeling like weak and scared to speak up and put people in their place. Like, yo, some of you guys need to do that. Get some order around. All right, let's get one more of these and get your oracle card. I already said that. The Lover's in reverse, so definitely some past energy. Nope. When the past returns, they have nothing to say. I mean, with you being the Queen of Wands, looking good, I'm telling you, it's showing outwardly. Of course, somebody who thought they missed a chance with you is going to want to return. But that don't mean you let them. Now let's get your oracle cards. Surrender to creativity. Okay. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. So maybe instead of focusing on, the past or anything like that, you could just be pouring on, like I said, with that Ace of Wands, that magician, creating stuff, just really getting into your zone. Surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, Compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. hmm So let it go. Move on. Surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. And we was just talking about that with that devil card. Like don't be obsessed over the sex may be good or you just like the vibe, but it doesn't really fulfill you and nobody's really happy. Sorry, I got a message. But yeah, it's time to release those things. Okay, now let's get your energy. Okay, Spirit, thank you. All right, I like these. The first one you got was blossoming abundance. This card says increasing wealth and value. This card shows a beautiful golden garden in the springtime with coins and new flowers blossoming all around. They even hang like fruit on the tree above. Upright, this card signals an increase in wealth, possibly in a dramatic and unexpected way. Be aware that you be aware that you sow seeds. I'm sorry. Yeah, be aware that you sow the seeds of your own wealth and prosperity. Much like a gardener works the ground and begins to see blooming results take hold. This card upright indicates that the universe is blessing you and helping the fruits of your labor to blossom. So smell the flowers and tend to the new growth. Be grateful and enjoy. And like I said with that magician card, you can manifest all this abundance. So some of you guys are, and you're about to see all of that hard work come into fruition. I mean, of course, you feel a little doubt sometimes when things kind of take too long, but don't worry, you have the wheel of fortune. So everything is happening in divine timing, divine order. Okay, your next card is caring connections, like that two of wands we had earlier. It says friendship, partnership of two, possible love. This card shows a couple in a tender embrace, the woman holding the blossoms of new love. Like the community card, this reveals a caring connection, but usually between two people only. This card upright signals the beginning or deepening of a kindred friendship or even the appearance of new love. It can also signify a formal business partnership. When this card appears, be on the lookout for new connections presenting themselves. The relationships you already share may become more intimate, purposeful, or present at this time. Notice the opportunities to forge new or deeper bonds. There may be a tender karmic connection at hand. Yes. So I'm saying, like, the person that may be coming in now is gonna want an equal relationship. This person doesn't want to have a gang of people on the outside. So be prepared for that. Your next card is all tied up in reverse. I like to see this card in reverse. It says lack of motion, or sense of personal freedom. This card reverse is telling you that the ties that bind are about to break loose. A previously stuck situation is opening up and restrictions are clearing out. This card reverse also indicates that you are ready to break free from the habits and patterns that have kept you tied up for so long. Get ready to free yourself. You have all the power and clarity at this time. So untie the binds of the patterns that have stopped you from being authentic and empowered. Now is the time to liberate yourself. Yes, we was just talking about that. So you guys, if you're letting go and moving on, you're going in the right direction. That we're blocking you. And this is like I said with that emperor is just giving you that power back. You're showing up as the queen of wands, so definitely you're gonna be making moves. All right, guys, that was your timeless tarot for this period. I will do another one sometime this week. Thanks for tuning in. I love you guys so much. Thanks to my moderators for helping me out. All my new subbies. All right, sending you love, peace, and balance.